Hi there, Bedtime Book Club friends. How are you? Welcome to Miss Heather's Bedtime Book Club. I'm Miss Heather. I work at the Children's Museum of Green Bay, where each and every Wednesday morning we do an in-person story time. We sure do. And I invite you to come any Wednesday morning with your grown-up, and you can read with me, and we learn about letters, and we sing, and we move our bodies, and we read a book, and we do a craft. And then, of course, you can play in the amazing museum. So please consider joining me at the museum on a Wednesday morning. But you're here right now, and we're getting ready for bed. And this is a Bedtime Book Club where you, watching my sweet, kind friends, you pick all of the books that we read. This month at the museum, we're learning all about ginormous lizards called dinosaurs. And tonight's book is, in fact, about dinosaurs. And it's called There's a Dinosaur on the 13th Floor. And it's written by Wade Bradford. And our publisher, the person who made this glorious book, is Candlewick Press. And we want to thank them for allowing us to share this with you. If you have a copy of this book, and I hope that you do because it's one of my favorites, please go grab it so you can read along. It's really important that we read along with the words as we're listening. And if you don't, please consider adding it to your library and read along at another time. It really is a fun, silly book about Mr. Snore. Yep, it's a story about Mr. Snore, and he's not getting any sleep, so he has to keep changing rooms because there's a bunch of silly stuff that happens, and I can't wait to get into this with you. Before we get started tonight, we're going to sing. Do you like to sing? Me too. And we're also going to talk about how amazing I think that you are. I do. You are unique, my sweet, kind friends. There is nobody in this world who is like you. Do you know that? I hope so. I think that you're funny. I think that you're kind. I love that you're kind. You have nice manners. And again, most importantly, there's nobody in this world who is just like you. So please always promise me to be you. Okay? Good. All right, before we get started, let's sing. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, then you'll really want to hurry. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. If you're ready to read the story, then you'll really want to hurry. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. Now I know that you're ready. Yeah, let's get started with the story. Hey, and don't forget, down below there's a like button. Please go ahead and like the story. I like reading to you. I do. So if you like the story, please like that down below. It's one of my most favorite things that I get to do. Yeah, because I love to read. And I know you do too. Let's get started with There's a Dinosaur on the 13th Floor. What do you think that this story is about? Looks like there's a big, tall building where people sleep. Is that a hotel? Yeah, let's find out. There's a dinosaur on the 13th floor. Here we go. Welcome to the Shermore Hotel, said the bellhop. You must be Mr. Snore. Let me show you to your room. The sooner the better, said Mr. Snore. I'm very, yawn, sleepy. It is a hotel. Mr. Snore wants to get right to his room. Here you are, said the bellhop. Room number 104. Sweet dreams, Mr. Snore. Mr. Snore thanked the bellhop, got ready for bed, crawled under the covers, and switched off the lights. But as soon as he was about to lay his head on the pillow, he heard a squeaking sound. Hello, Hello, front desk. This is Mr. Snore in room 104. Somebody is sleeping on my pillow. Sleeping on his pillow. Squeak. Yes, that would be the mouse, said the bellhop. I believe he has had a very long day. So have I, grumbled Mr. Snore, and I do not wish to share a room with a mouse. I wouldn't want to share a room with a mouse, would you? No. So the bellhop led Mr. Snore to a room on the second floor. Sleep tight, Mr. Snore. Mr. Snore crawled into bed and switched off the light. But just as he was falling asleep, he felt a rush of cold air. Now what in the world could that be? Mr. Snore called the front desk again. Someone is hogging all of the covers. Oh, that would be the pig, said the bellhop. Shall I bring you another blanket? No, Mr. Snore fumed. I want another room. It's a pig in the bed. Pig in a blanket. How silly is that? So the bellhop took Mr. Snore to the third floor, where there were no pigs or mice to be found. Mr. Snore kicked off his slippers, crawled into bed, and was just about to close his eyes when drip, drip, drip. I might have missed a page. Let me just double check though. Sometimes they stick together on me. I did not. Here we go. Sorry about the leaky ceiling, the bellhop said as Mr. Snore marched past the ocean view on the fourth floor. This time, declared Mr. Snore, I will find my very own room. There was an ocean above him. He found one on the fifth floor. I don't think you'll like this room, said the bellhop. Unless, of course, you're fond of... What do you think's on the fifth floor? Spiders! Cried Mr. Snore. Quick, said the bellhop, to the elevator. How do you feel about bees? Said the bellhop. The same way I feel about spiders, said Mr. Snore. Please skip the sixth floor. The seventh floor was too hot. The eighth floor was too cold. The ninth floor was just... Giraffes! Cried Mr. Snore. The bellhop smiled. Would you care to guess what's on the 10th floor? And on the 10th floor, they found... There's giraffes on the floor. Hamsters? Where are the rest of the giraffes? Asked Mr. Snore. On the 11th floor, said the bellhop. Then I will stay on the 12th floor, said Mr. Snore. Look at all of those hamsters. So they went to the 12th floor. Hey, it's empty, said Mr. Snore. No one ever stays here, said the bellhop. Perfect, said Mr. Snore, and he lay down and he shut his eyes. It does tend to get a bit noisy, the bellhop warned, but Mr. Snore was already fast asleep. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Gurgle, gurgle, swish, swish. What do you think's on the 12th floor? Mr. Snore rang the front desk. "I cannot sleep with all of this noise. I'm going to find room on the 13th floor. "Oh dear, no," said the bellhop. "On the 13th floor there is a click." Mr. Snore did not wait to hear the bellhop's warning. He just went right up to the 13th floor. There were no mice. There were no pigs. No penguins. No snakes. No spiders. No dolphins. No bees. No giraffes. Not even a hint of hamster. Nothing but a giant room with a giant bed and a giant pillow. "I do hope Mr. Snore will be all right," said the bellhop. Ring! Phone's ringing. Went the phone at the front desk of the Shermore Hotel. Hello. This is the Dinosaur on the 13th floor. Somebody is sleeping on my pillow." The bellhop sighed. "That would be Mr. Snore," he said. "He has had a very long day." He's sleeping in the dinosaur's bed. And the dinosaur comes downstairs and sleeps on the first floor with all the other critters. The end. There was, for real, a dinosaur on the 13th floor. I love that story. And I loved all of the different animals that were sleeping in all of the different rooms. And Mr. Snore just wanted to get some sleep. What was your favorite part? I like that part too. Thank you so very much for reading this book with me. There's a dinosaur on the 13th floor. Please make sure to join me next Wednesday. And again, please make sure to like the video down below. Before you go to bed tonight, please make sure to brush those beautiful teeth because I love your smile. Make sure to put on your nice cozy jammies. And please have the sweetest sleeps. I think you are amazing. I am proud of you, and you matter. I'll see you next week. Bye.